very often, okay? And I'll show you like another example now. So in this example here, I'm basically losing, okay? So what should you do if you're losing? So just to give you context, my Swain just died. I cannot get the Grubbies. I think he was doing the Drake, but then he moves for the Grubbies. So I instantly go towards the bot side, and this is the crucial part. With the move up, usually I wouldn't even care about the Drake that much, but usually if he goes for the Grubbies, most of the times he wants to finish all 3. So because he wants to finish all 3, make sure that you can always at least take a Drake. So look, it's very important that you realize if you can or can not fight. And usually the measurement would be this slide that I'm gonna show right now. This slide. The thing that I'm always looking at, right, is whether I win the 3v3 or not. And if I do win the 3v3, right, then I would go for it. And if not, then I wouldn't go for it, right? But this is kind of important to understand as well, right? Which is that you have to think whether your lanes can move first. And if your lanes can't move first, if it's no, I would actually go through their lane, make sure they get push, and then they can move, right? So if they can move, then usually I think can my bot lane get off? If yes, then usually I would just ping them to be careful now, especially with the new patch. And even if you cannot contest the Grubbies 3v3, okay, you should think about, okay, can your bot lane maybe move? Because if your support can move for some reason, you can now contest. Same goes for if their bot lane can move, but your bot lane can't, then you have to give it, right? So you can just like save this, it's like just, you know, it's like an if and else. And it's very useful to just see, okay, did I have the correct decision making, alright? And let's move on to the next topic. Feeding yourself with good ganks. So basically, honestly, if you're playing jungle, and even if you don't play jungle by the way, this is actually super convenient and useful, because what are the conditions for you to get a good gank? And even if you're iron, you can always replicate these things if you understand how it works, okay? So let's give you some examples so you can understand better what I mean. So right here in this example, okay, I'm gonna go for top lane. But remember 3 conditions. Like 1 ward, 2 wave states, 3 CC. So as I'm like in base or very far away, I will look if he puts a put down ward. Boom. He just put down ward here. This is checkmark, okay? Ward. Second thing is wave state. So currently his wave state is kind of bad. Number 3 is like CC. There's 3 bonuses, but I would recommend that this is like the core values that you need to like really understand. 3 others one are like summoners, damage output. I mean, damage output is kind of important, but this is gonna take some experience. But usually if your wave state is bad, and if they run very far away from the tower, usually you should have enough damage, unless you're playing like a siege line or almost no one plays nowadays, right? So usually it's gonna be okay, alright? Right now, I see that there's a ward here, and look at the wave state. It's pretty bad, right? And because I know there's a ward here, okay, there's 1 key ingredient that's missing that I didn't write down, or 2 ingredients, which is gank when they go invested, and don't ping on the way. Because when I talk about CC, okay, CC in general should always go first. Imagine he starts seeing me right now, and he just keeps on running, and Rumble starts chasing. I won't be able to kill him because Rumble won't be able to deal damage, and I have no CC. So what do I do here? I'm waiting for when he goes for like the last hit here. And this is a beautiful part, okay? Even the best fucking players in the world, if they go for like a last hit, it's just impossible to look at the minimap. So the only thing he's seeing is this, okay? So as I know, he's looking at this minimap, okay? Technically I already showed. Look what he does now. He actually queued him and walked a bit towards him, and then he realized, oh shit, wait, Graves is here. And that small movement, right, is actually enough for him to die. Right there. And now I'll show you the in-game client, how it looks like for him, okay? So right here, this is the in-game client, okay? Like I said previously, he put on ward here. I just want you to look from Cassiopeia perspective. And I'm even zoomed out, okay? So as he sees me, he's like, hold up. And now he's basically dying here. So the thing that I saw earlier, right, is that he actually put on a ward right here. I spotted that. And now, basically what I'm doing is that I'm waiting very patiently here. You see how I'm like hugging the wall, and this is a crucial part as well, right? I'm basically hugging the wall so I can like run like this. I would never run like this. This is gonna run in the end like this, right? So I'm like hugging the wall here and I'm like waiting for the perfect timing. Think about it. Would you rather wait 5 seconds extra to increase your gank to like 85%? Or would you rather go instantly and it'd be 60 or 50%? I think the answer here is pretty clear, right? You definitely want to do 85%, right? Just because of that, I got a successful gank here, okay? And now I'll show you another example. So remember how we covered CC? Look at me, okay? Basically here, you can see that Nautilus is coming from the side, and Zed's coming from the side. What would happen here if I instantly showed here? He would probably walk back, right? And that means that Nautilus can't reach him, and I cannot reach him. So the only laner that can reach him is probably Zed. But Zed does not have ultimate. So the question becomes, is he able to solo kill him, yes or no? If not, we will never be able to kill him, right? So if you pay attention to what I do, I'm actually just like pressing S here, waiting for my laners to come close. The moment they came close enough, that's when I show. Because if I would show it earlier, he would maybe already run away and be here, and then Nautilus wouldn't be able to follow, and neither would I. So when you go for a gank, right, it's very important that CC goes first, that way they're doomed, okay? And back to the presentation here, which is that right now you see like, basically you understand a bit better about like, you understand where the wards are, and you understand the waves that are good, and you let the CC go in first, and of course like last hit, which I didn't put, which I should add, right, which is last hit. You'll have like a very good system to replicate very good ganks. And basically this is super crucial because it's like one of the fundamentals, and even if you're a laner, this is very important because then you can mind control the enemy team to basically die, okay? And let's go to the next topic. Tempo for objective setup. And like I said, there's 6 objectives, sometimes even 7 objectives at lane 20. It's crazy, there's like 6 objectives for sure. So basically it's so important that you understand how to set objectives. If you don't understand this, you're gonna be a potato, and I'm gonna teach you how to be not a potato. The thing that I always like to do is that I like to press tab and do 130 for objectives for a good base. Why is a good base important? Because if you have a good base, you're basically as strong as possible. So if there's going to be a team fight at objectives, you have a higher chance of winning the skirmish. That's why I'm looking for a good base and not going for any random base. It's more important, because then you can apply the ping pong strategy. I explain this a lot more advanced in my Patreon, but I can explain it a bit here as well. But I'll get into it with free plays, okay? And then basically you want to like push and trap. And I can promise you, if you know how to do it, you're going to win so many more games. So I'll show you right now. So example 1. You can see here, I just killed a Talon. I press instantly tab to identify, okay, what's the next objective? So now I'm basically thinking, well, do I need the base? I definitely need the base because I'm 1k gold and there's an objective spawning. And if I were to like walk from here to my camps, I probably wouldn't base, okay? So that's why here I probably instantly press B, because I recognized, okay, objective spawning in 40 seconds, I want to be as strong as possible, and I'll be ready to fight there, okay? So as I go for the top side here, I'm basically thinking, okay, if I want to go for the grubbies, this is the second grubbies, I want to make sure at least that my laners can move. And look how I'm pinging. I'm pinging all the way to the grubbies, my top lane is reacting, and do you see how I'm even pinging my bot lane in their face? Like, yo, I'm getting his attention and I'm pinging him the reason. You see? So now my Alistar is going to start moving from the bot side, because he knows, okay, wait, my team wants me on the grubbies. Very often, you don't only want to ping on the way. That's usually not enough. But now, because I pinged assistance in his face and I got his attention, I'm basically gonna do the grubbies here. And as my team gets the mid lane priority here, and I see Talon bot side, now officially the grubbies are mine. 130 before the objective, right? I made sure, I mean it's like 40 seconds in this case, but usually you want to start thinking about it 130 before the objective. But right now, as you can see, I have a good base timer. And basically I'm ping ponging. I didn't have to pressure there myself, which means that I didn't have to go first to the wall line to get lane priority, but I'm making sure that the laners understand that they have to move, okay? I didn't have to push and trap this game, but I'll show you in the future an example. And let's go to the next example. This is the next example. So Drake is spawning in less than a minute, as you can see. It's not spawning right now, but it's going to be spawning like right now, in 1 minute. So it's going to spawn around 1350, okay? So at the moment, I just want to basically take my topside camps and I want to look to set up the Drake here, right? So as you can see, what I'm doing here is that I am just going through mid lane here. And as I'm going through mid lane here, I'm seeing if I can do something. Let's say if I can't do something, I would simply just push mid lane and take full control here. And that's when I would start ping ponging. So you might wonder, what is ping pong? It's essentially just like identify which laner you want to play through, which wave, get the push and rotate to free up the other lane, okay? This is essentially what it is. So at the moment, I would have my Falcons push mid lane ideally, and then we would rotate together into the bot side here, okay? But right now in this case, we're hunting a Talon, so he's not really pushing mid lane, okay? So we got ultimate here, and because we basically low-key rotated, I'm just taking his camps here, and I'm waiting. And you see how my Poppy's top lane here? And they're basically 5-man group. Usually in these cases, you don't want to fight. I'm going really cocky here about it, just so you guys know. What I'm doing is like low-key illegal, because my Poppy's getting free top tower. But hey, it works, right? But what I'm trying to explain here just is that if you have good base timers, go through a lane, you have like higher chances of winning objectives in general. And right now, what's going to happen is that my teammates died here a bit, but in the end, I still managed to get the break here. I'll show like another example where basically I'll do the push and trap. The third example, I'm basically doing the push and trap. So literally the soul point spawn in 50 seconds, enemies die have 4 items, Omega cracked with Lulu, and they're pretty strong, right? Like they have Udyr, I guess Diego, which is a good matchup for them. And right now, it's like not the easiest to contest the enemy team, okay? But right now, basically, I have a good base timer, and now I'm trying to identify, okay, how can I get the highest chances of winning this Drake fight? So I basically know that like us going through mid lane is not going to be easy, because if we're both 5 mid, they're 5 mid, and my Nar's catching top, they'll probably like keep control here, and it's difficult for me to like get Drake control, right? So instead of going through mid lane here, I decided here to go through bot lane. Right now, I'm picking my Nar to go mid lane. And as you can see here, I've identified, okay, I want to go through bot, and I want to force someone show on this wave here. If they show on that wave there, we'll have now +1, and we can retake this area and look for a fight. If they don't show, they're losing farm, right? So right now, Udyr was the one like maybe thinking, oh, I want my Gromburger. But my entire team is here, and because of that, I actually, well, we just killed the Udyr here a bit. And I'm just gonna show you guys how to play this team fight. I do think I can teach you guys fundamentals, but just knowing a bit how to play team fights is kind of important as well, right? So, shortly said, I'm playing Viego here, and as Viego in general, you never want to go in first, okay? And as you can see here, there's like a fight here. I'm trying to kill the Katrina here. And pay attention right now, okay? Zai is trying to hit me, and I'm waiting for this guy to get out of the zonians, right? So what will I do here? I'm just gonna walk back, make sure I don't take his ult attacks, and I'll just walk back when it's out of zonians. I'm trying to like optimize how much damage I'm receiving and dealing the most damage. It's like a small thing, it's not anything too crazy, right? But it's just something to think about. These small spacing things, people wouldn't do in low elo. In high elo, people would do this. But just something to think about, okay? And now I'm gonna show you the push and trap in the next example. So right here, okay? So basically the Baron step, okay? And I'll just explain you a bit of tempo. So I'll go back all the way back here, okay? So right now my top is dead, my AD carry is dead, my support is dead, and these 3 are alive, okay? The only person that has tempo is my mid lane. Drake spawned in 50 seconds. I would say that we're slightly behind, and my Sylas doesn't have 2 items. Usually if I measure objectives, I always look at items before objectives, and my Sylas at the moment has no second item, this guy's second item, this guy's like 2.5 items. So I would say that we're not necessarily stronger, okay? So in this situation here, I already know that Drake is probably gone because of few things, okay? Which is, 1, we are down tempo, we have less items, there's team comp. This is better at fighting. At team fighting, just to clarify. So what do I do right now? I know Drake is Donzo, so instead of like contesting it, I know, okay, well, can't contest, we should trade. So you see how I'm pinging right here? Okay, assist the top side, and I would usually even ping my support if he's oinking around it, okay? So right now they see me. So think from their perspective, okay? They're now thinking, oh wait, maybe they're going Baron. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking, okay, they probably think that we're doing Baron, and I know that they're gonna come probably, so instead of me hitting the Baron, I'm gonna trap here. So right now, as you can see, my Nar found a very good angle, jumped him into the wall, and Zaya died here. And now, because we actually need to push and trap, enemy team is getting, you know, kind of screwed over here. And just because of this, right, just understanding, okay, we had first items, that more tempo, and, you know, they're stronger. Now we actually get the Baron because of it. And if you just understand a bit like how to trap, when to trade, all of these things, especially in the new season, is gonna help you so much. it's like, it's gonna be so important, okay? And the last but not least that I have, because this is like the end of the, you know, the objective setups, is this one. I just hope you guys get the bread, right? I just hope you guys are gonna get some W's and enjoy the new season. It's gonna be funny, I think. I hope you guys will get the bread. And if you did like the video, I would appreciate if you honestly just, I guess, like it and sub. I wish you a good one. And have a nice, wonderful evening or morning. And I wish you guys all the best of luck and go get the bread. Let's go. and in game I actually didn't see that, so I actually died here. But this is in general how you want to like make sure to ping your lanes to come. And the funny thing is that, look at my Z. Did I ping my Z in his face to come? Well, I didn't, and guess what, he based. And the only person that came was my top laner. And I can promise you this works very, very often, okay? And I'll show you like another example now. So in this example here, I'm basically losing, okay? So what should you do if you're losing? So just to give you context, my Swain just died. I cannot get the Grubbies. I think he was doing the Drake, but then he moved towards the Grubbies. So I instantly go towards the bot side, and this is the crucial part. With the new buff, usually I wouldn't even care about the Drake that much, but usually if he goes for the Grubbies, most of the times he wants to finish all three. So because he wants to finish all three, make sure that you can always at least take a Drake. So it's very important that you realize if you can or can not fight. And usually the measurement would be this slide that I'm gonna show right now. This slide. The thing that I'm always looking at, right, is whether I win the 3v3 or not. And if I do win the 3v3 right, then I would go for it. And if not, then I wouldn't go for it, right? But this is kind of important to understand as well, right? Which is that you have to think whether your lanes can move first. And if your laners can't move first, if it's no, I would actually go through their lane, make sure they get push, and then they can move, right? So if they can move, then usually I think, can my bot lane get off? If yes, then usually I would just ping them to be careful now, especially with the new patch. And even if you cannot contest the Grubbies 3v3, okay, you should think about, okay, can your bot lane maybe move? Because if your support can move for some reason, you can now contest. Same goes for if their bot lane can move, but your bot lane can't, then you have to give it, right? So you could just like save this. It's like just, you know, it's like an if and else. And it's very useful to just see, okay, did I have the correct decision making, all right? And let's move on to the next topic. Feeding yourself with good ganks. So basically, honestly, if you're playing jungle, and even if you don't play jungle by the way, this is actually super convenient and useful, because what are the conditions for you to get a good gank? And even if you're iron, you can always replicate these things if you understand how it works, okay? So let's give you some examples so you can understand better what I mean. So right here in this example, okay, I'm gonna go for top lane gank, but remember 3 conditions. It's like 1 ward, 2 wave states, 3 CC. So as I'm like in base or very far away, I will look if...
Okay, one thing I need to work on. Check after I am fucking up since yesterday. I've noticed I end up being behind in farm. Last game it's fine. I'm actually getting advantages, but in this game, since I split the map and I basically focus outside, they focus outside. That waves, the farm is clear. I mean, I know why yellow the drag is losing anyway. I can't contest drag, they're gonna do Baron. We won't contest that shit either. Just because we're gonna fucking get raw dog, because we've been getting raw dog. So I was like, you know what, might as well try it, but it was a bit late. It's fine, but one thing what I wanna see is, I think I'm not lately focusing on that. I'm way too focused on something else. I'm tunneling way too hard. This is a common theme, unfortunately. Yesterday was the same thing. Even the games I win, not yesterday, but whenever the last time I played, I'm getting behind in farm, like massively. And he's just, in a sense, just outdoing me because he just fucking farmed like crazy. He ends up picking up kills. He gets a few top lane, which is fine. But that shouldn't be that much for a difference since I'm getting the same kills bot side with my team. Check the link of for sure. This is unacceptable. Like anybody that it should just be the goal. With orange. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's on. It is. Even I mean, it is also on this. But damn it, I got fucked hard. How? How did he outfarm me so much, dude? I know, I'm sorry, bro. My fault. Ay. Whatever. We'll figure out. Clearly we're doing something wrong. That's good though. At least now I know.
He puts put down ward.
Something
Boom.
else to work on.
He just put down ward here.
Whatever.
This is checkmark, okay? Ward. Second thing is wave state. So currently his wave state is kind of bad. Number 3 is like CC. There's 3 bonuses, but I would recommend that this is like the core values that you need to like really understand. 3 others one are like summoner.
Problem. People need to ban fucking the Fury so I can ban Gwen. But I banned the Fury because Zed didn't. And I was like, okay, let me ban Gwen. Both of the broken ass fucking champions. Like, holy shit, man. This guy. Hard topside. They're so hard. I had a feeling he was gonna get raw dogged, so I did try to do a little cheese gang top, which sometimes works. It's just wow. Gwen actually warded this. That's so interesting. That she actually fucking warded instead of whatever. I was hoping she wouldn't, thinking I'd go this way. But then again, or that I, do this, and a bad bot. But God, that ward really did some damage. Because I could have gotten an early leash. I guess this ward made him think, since I warded this, I might be doing something up here. And I might do a level 2 gank even. Red Krogs into that, because my Gragas is getting raw dog. Fucking too. Okay. I guess the Gwen just shits on Gragas. I mean, what is this? Hold on a second. Start. Did she ward? She walks as if she warded here. So I believe she wards. So I was like, okay, she's gonna ward here because she knows if she gets ganked, she can die, but she has an advantage, so she wants to press it. I want to gank this because one, I know I just don't want her getting fed, and I feel like, again, properly, that I would be able to, especially because she has no ghost or flash. So if I do get in range, she's 100% dead. Oh, and she does ward, man. Oh, it's so fucked, bro. Because it fucks up my clear too. My speed is now slower, so he's ahead. He's ahead by what, like 2 camps? Because if I go around him, like, nothing really happens. Do this. Sometimes, I mean, this is like me flipping the coin. Sometimes people are blind. Like my last game, even though we win, my Ezreal seized in the Fury. I ping billion times and they get ganked and he dies here. So it's like, I'm just kind of hoping. But this puts me almost yeah, and I can do crab. Yeah, this is just really can't do anything. Can't, yeah, that's fine. What did he get from base? He gets fucking, okay. What runes did he go? Dog runes. What it is. See that advantage of my failed game top gives him such a lead. The only thing I hate about this garbage useless piece of shit fucking champion. Just so fucking strong. So my bot lane was kind of basically winning. I was really hard to work his bot side. My mid is pretty good at Jed. So we should be, but nah, man. I got outfucked. Just like we're not going against just Gwen, we're going against Graves and which is my fault. So I know I can't contest this top, so I give this up. I'm like, it's fine. Obviously, there's no universe for winning this 3v3. Good lord. Okay, that outplay is amazing, by the way. Oh, it's so good on him. Like, it's so fucking good. Sits on the key. So fucking clean. Good shit. Anyway, okay, we just trade. But he has a lead now. See, like, look at this. What is he up? Like, what is it? Yeah, 10 CS. Checks my top side. I want to do this, but I see him moving, so I ping him. Sometimes I baby too much on my laners, like I'll focus way too much on preventing possible things. Like it takes time away from my camp, it puts me even more behind. Like that gank early top, I just don't trust this retard. I just had a feeling he was gonna int, and he did. Unfortunate that she puts a good on her, she puts a word in that. This play, I think I replay this play. Is it this one or is it another one? Maybe another one. I think. But again, now I'm like what, 5 camps behind or 4 camps? Like, look, I'm just getting so behind still. Yeah, still 3 camps behind. This play really puts me down, unfortunately. Because if this worked out fine, no, it's not this one either. My God, this is a mistake. I guess. See, the thing is this. Honestly, not a mistake. This Zed is good, great. Their bot is dead. Okay, Amelia's dead. He's being on vision. Alright. Graves is moving here. I ping this. You can see the ping. I fucking ping this. I believe here Nami should. Oh, I get she's low, but Zed can just walk. Nami can honestly start walking because she has no threat here. No one. She's not coming back in time. Zed is full HP, and I know he has R. That's how I pinged here earlier. And if Zed follows me here, honestly, I wouldn't have died. Like he starts moving now. I get it, but still, I think if he walks with me here, knowing Graves is coming, because we see Graves here. That's why I pinged the red buff. I would not have to die. We have 2 bombs. Come on. Unfortunately, didn't save this. That's my fault. You know what? I wasn't thinking about his R yet. And Ash is here. And if Nami was okay. See, if she was in range, maybe it would have been better. If he's here, this is easy. Because he's already dead. Even if Galio gets his R off, by the time Galio lands here, it's me, Zed, and just Galio. Galio can't kill me here. I could walk this way too. I'd be fine. Like, look at this, bro. You're clean. Why can't you do that? Imagine him just walking. I do believe if he walks, my call is better. My call is right. But because it doesn't go well, Graves is what? Like 4 camps down and I'm still down, right? Well, technically I have 2 assists, but yeah. Still. What happened top so far? It's fucked for no reason. Like, oh. I was thinking top. The reason I do Krugs instead of Krugs, right? I did red Krugs. I was like, maybe we can make something happen. He just dies. I feel like every time I've had top, I'm thinking maybe I can do something. This guy just useless. Nigga just dies before I can do it. And then I waste time. I shouldn't waste time. Yeah, I don't know why I did this. I should have just realized, like, nah, there's no ignore. It's because I saw his TV. And I was like, okay, so that's confident. Does he think he can do something since the he's the only one who's doing damage. I still don't do enough damage. Plus, Galio's 2 times. She melee on the it's fine. Still, it's within 2-4 camps. I don't know where the fuck it's so fucking hard. It's insanely I'm glad there was no early game issue except for that's the problem with this cheese gank. I risk getting so far behind if it doesn't work. Oh, where the fuck? Bro, I can't come back. Maybe it's my fault. I should have R-bot. I see Zed moving. I think that's right. Well, Tunnel, I mean, it's fine. I have to watch here. But when I'm looking here, right now there's no R for me, and I don't want to. I mean, come on, there's Amelia, there's this bitch. No, we'll be under tower. It's not gonna work. So I'm fine. I'm focusing here. The only problem is still, I could save him, but maybe I should have R'd here. Damn, I fucked up. I do dish because Zed is moving. Maybe I can change. His bot is really fast too. Just that. Okay, cool. Now I can. Now Zed is doing here. Low key again, good mechanics, bro. But I do believe if instead of going here, you go here. Right now, Graves is so far behind, and I'm actually ahead. Okay. Same thing with here. I tunneled here. kind, like, you know, if you want to call it, even though I do think, yeah, if we can kill Graves here, good for Zed, good for me, then we can go bot. They'll find a way to live. Here, I'm walking now straight bot lane. If Zed doesn't blow his entire load here, and he can go bot on time, we can kill these two before they ever get in range. So that would be better. And I can't be close, I don't have fucking flash. I'm just kind of stalling, hoping Zed doesn't bomb. I should have maybe done, yeah, FallenKing. You know what it is? It is honestly a top gap, and unfortunately, when does he blow his TP? And unfortunately, as good as that is mechanically, as I've even told them, it's just unfortunate. Vision, I should have backed out. I tunneled here. His TP. I can't. I would try. Graves is again. He's 17, now he's 4 camps ahead. Slowly he's gaining the lead. You are dog shit useless, Gragas. Kill yourself. Like literally, fucking end it, man. You piece of shit, degenerate bastard. You have the advantage. He didn't. Whatever, it is what it is. I need to not tunnel though. And what I need to do is, even though it's the again, it's the right call, I believe 100%. Zed comes here, Nami starts walking, we kill him, we're chilling, we back out. Here, Zed doesn't tunnel here, Zed walks here, we're fine. But I think initially when I walked here and Zed didn't, I should have left. I should have left. I should have fucking left because they weren't moving on time. But I also, and yeah, I didn't pay attention to Galliard, so that's on me. That's on me, man. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. Doesn't literally, I mean, Graves gets ahead, literally not doing shit. Like, honestly, like, look at him, he has 1 TP after he's done dog shit. His only kills come from the play that he needs, right? He just fucking gets to farm. I mean, what kind of invade is this, low? Because does he, like, what? Hold on a second. Because, bro, okay, I died here somewhere, right? Yeah. What? Hold on. Did I R? Maybe he thinks we're doing dragon. So he thinks we're maybe on drag. I should have, maybe. No, I didn't want to do it because I was worried. Okay, I don't have my ADC. Their ADC is here. Their support can be here. Gallium motherfucking, what if he has R? Okay. And if Graves is here on top of that, yeah, there's no way I'm doing this, man. Look, they're pinging danger, but yeah, they assume we're here. For some reason, Graves doesn't want to fight this. It's very interesting. Maybe because he doesn't have R. Yeah, they don't have R. Shit, man. Need to pay attention to cooldowns, man. Yeah, what kind of fear am I doing? I should have done ground timers. And I want to do dragon. It is fun. Now we're gonna do it. Where's the R, bro? Like, why are you holding R for so long? R, bro. Here, R the way R. The R rate, you guys both go back. You don't lose all your HP to her Q and fucking R. Degenerate. Fuck. Whatever. Fine. And I saw, I was like, wow. This shit is wild. And my camera. And if shouldn't have R trying to save drag stuff when I'm playing later either. I mean, at this point, it's just so hard. It is what it is, man. I need to pay more attention. Harm better. Don't try to make crazy plays my team isn't following.